really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high, like ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets calls. And on this kind of board, like what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's gonna have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm going to say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is going to stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm going to guarantee that's what he's going to say. Very interesting, though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot, too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there, too. A lot of times, the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold.
Yep.
Like he's going to have some gut shots in his range. He's going to have spade draws. He's going to have king X. And we kind of know, I mean, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets, and we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a very good point. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just spewing.
All right, so ooh, look at this. You're not opening this. You just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are right.
Come on now. Okay. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It wouldn't
I'm
be a
already
quiz.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I'm going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standard.
Yes.
And the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record, that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
The right. But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak. Welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, you know, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And everybody's 50.
Nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
What the hell? Yeah, so Mad Dog.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
Just
always love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
Right. All right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options to 12 and 1,400 apples. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on the site with these other crushers, you know, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. You know, Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. You know, remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation. That's pre-flop? I think pre.
All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One of the things I see people when it comes to poker is when you can get to the turn and there's an opportunity.
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1,400.
I'm going 1,400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the arm and just see what happens.
All right, and
I would fold in game though, for the record, in case that's the winning end.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Well, no, we can't win. This is a pretty rough spot because damn it.
Mm-hmm. Where you gonna get my chat? They like naughty things. They like just beer, alcohol,
All right, let's do I can do a $10 ACR giveaway.
$10 ACR giveaway courtesy of my man Toe. For me beating that ass heads up in this. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. We'll do this. We'll have to do it at least once a week, man. And then we'll do it every week a couple times.
So it's a tie.
I guess we got to give out $10 to each other's communities. We'll just do our own $10 free roll for each. Or does that sound fair?
Yes. Do you know what this means?
You win. I give his chat $10. Take it.
So that's cool
Filthy
because we have
animal.
2 ties and then a win from you and a win from me. This is like the epic battle. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, we're even Stevens.
This is awesome.
Take it.
I love it.
You know.
Stop. We got a giveaway going. Let's run the giveaway for the $10 ACR winner. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. My man Sebs are getting the $10 ACR giveaway for this one.
Unmute it.
We did it. We're back. What up? It's a Saturday study stream. Six has got all dressed up snazzy for the occasion. What up?
Yeah. Just for the study stream. What up,
Hey.
Mafia Army? What's up, guys?
One day
Excited
I'm
to
not
be
going to say
here, man.
shit. I'm just going to show up in a suit.
In a full
Hair
fucking
comb,
suit.
everything.
That'd be great.
It's a Saturday
You know-
study stream, guys. Exclamation point PC in my chat. Exclamation point PC in Six's chat for you to sign up for free, where you get 20 quizzes, big blind charts for 100 blinds and more, and a bunch of homework assignments. If you sign up for the premium, you get a bunch of other shit. Sign up for the goddamn premium. We're on a hurry today. Six has got a birthday party to go to. So we're gonna keep it nice, sweet, and short. No guests today. We're kicking it old school. Sixes. What up, brother?
Not much, my man. I am excited to be here. Yeah, I'm hosting a birthday party here at the crib here. Around 2 p.m. Eastern my time. So get out here. A little early, but nonetheless, we are excited to be here. We're gonna get it in, get better while we have each other's company. And hell yeah, man. Hope everybody's been doing well. What up, baby?
What's the pinata shape like?
You know what? I know somebody has one coming. I just don't know. That's a good question, though.
Oh, you don't know the pinata? You're
Huh?
like me. Your wife does all that shit, huh?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's cool. You guys got that?
I'm in Pio, and then if you need me, all right, I'll show up.
Yeah, I'm sitting here studying poker, like hanging out with the boys or something.
Cyrus wants to know if you lost a bet to wear that shirt. That's a snazzy ass shirt.
Hey, don't hate. You ain't got no taste. Don't hate.
God, no, Cyrus is not the
No
epitome
style.
of style.
Some blown out ass.
I know what he's wearing.
T-shirt.
I gotta guess. Well, it's summer. I was gonna say hoodie, sitting by the campfire in the woods, but he's probably not wearing a hoodie today. All
Like
right,
a
cool.
cut sleeve natty light blown out T-shirt or something.
That'd be actually kind of dope. That's my style. Natty light one. That's funny. All right, guys. Poker coaching in the chat. Are you ready?
I am ready. Yes, I am.
Poker coaching in the chat, and we will draw a winner. If you're first time here, this is what works. I'm going to draw a winner from my stream. Six is going to draw a winner from his stream. The two winners will compete against each other in one of these quizzes. We'll watch the quiz. You guys let us know what you would do. Make sure you tag us at GodsBigToe, at Crazy Sixes, and your answer. Try and do it as fast as you can. You got a few seconds to think, but try and do it as fast as you can. And we will go with your answer. Whoever gets the most points on the quiz between the contestants will win $5. And that's how we'll roll through this today. If you are interested in seeing any of the ones we've done in the past, we were just talking about it, a chain of amazing guests the last few weeks. Exclamation point YouTube and Bo Chats. And you can go watch Lappy and Jesse James and Mephisto. We've had some crushers the last 3 weeks.
And those guys have been crushing post stream as well. So those guys have been crushing the game post study stream as well. You know, I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and all those guys play at like $500 buy-in tournaments. Like,
yeah, great
dudes,
players,
big
man.
dudes.
Good poker minds. So yeah, we're lucky to get to kick it with great poker minds like that. So yeah, I hope it rubs off and we can like be crushing like that one day, right?
I mean, that's the whole key to my success. I try and do everything I can to make myself valuable to people who are way better and smarter than me, and then just hang out with those people, because eventually my dumb ass will pick some shit up. And that's my poker career. Why the fuck you think we're friends, Sixes? It's because you're smarter than me, man.
So you're just telling me you've been leeching me for? No, I'm kidding.
No, I bring the value.
Right, you do, absolutely. I'm kidding.
I bring this charm and wit. All right. What the fuck? Faraz, right? We gotta be doing Faraz, I imagine. Sorry.
1366 looks good. Ace queen off in the cutoff. I am down.
66
What's up, boys? Matt Pipes Carter, Snaky, Arlie, main client. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you guys. Get in there, $5. Represent the mafia. We're up like 90% all time.
All you got to do in this stream is make it to the flip.
Make it to the flip.
And you're good. All right, let's draw a winner.
All right, let's do it.
This goes away. This
Ruh-roh.
draw the winner. AK
Carter.
Soul. I don't know if we've ever had AK Soul before. Let's go, buddy. Let's fuck up some Faraz Jaka. What?
We got the Carter over here, my dude. Good luck, friend. Make sure to tag us when you're answering these quizzes to make it a little bit easier. And yeah, I am ready when you are, man.
Did I correct the post link in Discord? It feels like that's for you and Sixes. I did put the correct link in Discord. It is for me and Sixes. I wouldn't leave my man behind. Watch both of us, Cap. What's wrong with you?
What up, Cap?
All right, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Playing a 109 online here tournament. We got to open from the cutoff. We are 55 big blinds deep. We can call or we can 3-bet to 720.
I find it kind of funny when you listen to these quizzes and you hear little baby Axel in the background.
Oh, you can hear his kid. Yeah, I love it.
All right, guys, what are you doing?
Call or a raise? Main client's raising. What up, R-Dub? Raise for Snaky Ace Queen on the button to a cutoff open. What it do? Raise. What are we doing, Carter?
720,
what do
720,
we-
720,
Whoa,
720, 720. Three bets everywhere. 720, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720.
My man.
Hey, everybody else. Except for Cap. Cap's calling to keep where his ace is in.
You got one. You got a call, and we have one call in all raises.
We have one call on all raises, too.
The Carter's calling. What is
Cap's calling on
AK
it, too.
doing?
AK
Soul
Soul raising to 720.
Cool. What are you thinking?
Bruce says, I usually always raise, but lately been calling for the button. We are 60 bigs deep. I am raising it, 720.
Me too. I mean, maybe an earlier position. We can consider calling a little bit more, still mixing frequencies, but as the later position he opens, I think the more we get to 3-bet, not saying that we can't call here. It probably would have maybe a little bit of call, but I would still mostly 3-bet.
Heavy 3-bet.
Yeah. So me 720.
Me too.
But my man, the Carter is calling. Let's see if Faraz likes to mix it up. Call here, maybe induce a squeeze. We don't have any information on these guys, but let's see what he thinks. We're calling over here.
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
So I definitely like 3-bet here. Our hand's just strong enough. We get a lot of value from Moore's hands, ace 10, ace jack, king queen, bunch of suited broadways. I did end up calling here, which I think is missing value. Had we been 100 big blinds deep, then I think it's reasonable to just call. These offsuit hands don't play as strong, super deep. I mean, 100 big blinds deep, I would still 3-bet sometimes, but I'd be a little more likely to call deeper. So, little missed value there. The call flop checks to us on jack 10-9. We can check it back, bet 230, bet 340, bet 620.
Get a call in the back seat. It's funny, he said 3-bet was the easy answer, but he called in game, so I think that's kind of funny.
Yep. And he gave a call 5
I was counting on Faraz Theory Optimal to surprise us. They're calling it FTO over here.
He gave the call was 5 points as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Middle of the road.
So he really likes 3-betting
Raising on this deck.
superior. Yeah. I
Makes
mean, I
sense.
probably like ace queen suited flatting definitely more than ace queen off, dude.
Agreed.
Yep. All right, cool. What are we doing here on the turn? We betting small in the back seat. We checking, or are we blasting this shit? What do you guys like?
Donk Better and Wakey Lad. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, guys.
All right.
Jerome
Siggy's
coming out with
checking.
320. I literally have all 3 answers in the first 3 people.
I see
Okay,
a
so
check
going
340. Let's see.
We don't die, we multiply.
So I see 2 checks into 340. Oh, they're dropping off.
Meatball asks a good question. We bet small. We can minimize check raise danger. 2 other players. We want to get 1 to fold and go 1-on-1. No. No spoilers. 340 for Harley.
Check.
Monkey May check. Presty 230. I have every answer. AK going 340.
Damn, the Mafia is checking and shook. We shook over here.
Oh, shit. Kept getting controversial. He's looking at charts. And that means I got to look at charts. Thanks, Cap. 60 bigs. Button versus cutoff. You were right. On my chart, it is heavy call in this spot as well. They're wrong. Exploit.
What is it, 70-30?
Kep says, I think this is another spot where we can mix, checking a position. I could not bet a flop open-ender with 2 overs.
Let's see. Carter's going 340.
Same thing with AK Soul.
Yeah, I think I'm going 230.
Me too.
I'm going small. I mean, I can call it check raise, get a heads up. We get to just dictate the value and action on turns. We probably don't get let into too much. It is a rainbow board as well, so yeah, I kind of like betting here.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I'm probably
Meatballs
always
kind of
betting
nailed
small
it with
as
his
well.
question, right? Like, we bet small, we are safe against raises, and we get
And we
one
can
on
always
with
call.
somebody.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go 340 when we do get check raise. It's going to be like a little bit bigger. If they like go 3-4x, like if we go 230 and they go 4x, it's going to be like 800 or 900, which is a snap. But if we go like 340, I mean, it goes like 4x,
1200.
like 1200. It's yeah. I mean, we're still calling, but I don't think it's going to really change the range of hands that continue nonetheless, like
Yeah,
between
you kinda went
230 and
from-
340. So I want to go smaller, you know, for
You
sure.
kind of went meh. I could face an 800 to oh shit, I might face 1200.
Yeah, I mean 800. You might. I mean they go small. We go like 600 or 700. We fucking snap, you know.
Yeah.
But there's small bet when we go 340. It's gonna be like 900, 1,000, 1,200 or something. So I mean I just want to go small, and then we are able to maximize how much value we can get at that point and kind of dictate turns a lot more even in position here. We don't have to face a fucking weird big bet on turns. So let's do it.
We're
We are
going
going
340 because that's what AK was doing. He's having doubts, so he kind of likes a small bet answer now.
Yep. All right. Yep. 340. I'm ready.
I'm mixing here between checking back and betting small. I'm mostly betting. We don't have jacks and tens in our range. We could have some tens possibly, but maybe some combos of tens, maybe probably a lot of combos of nines. We do block the king queen and queen eight stuff, which is very good. And I like betting small if we bet that way. If we get check raise, it's not that bad to continue.
Mm-hmm.
Big blind doesn't have a lot of huge hands either. They might have squeezed king queen, jacks, tens. So it's a good opportunity. We might be able to get big blind off a 10 or a 9, either now or by the turn. Big blind does call, other player folds, and then they lead out on d7. So here we can call, we can raise to 2,000, or we could fold.
Thank you, Cyrus. It's good to see you, buddy. Feels like you've been, I don't know, maybe lurking or gone for a while. It's good to see you, man. The hell? What do we do now? Mendo just goes,
leads big.
I can hear Mendo cursing and his neighbors complaining now. Fuck. Call for AK Soul. Call for Jerome. Call
Thank
for
you for the-
Cool. Monkey calling. Nobody folded.
Thank you for the prime time, R-Dub. Appreciate the 5 months, buddy. Call. Oh, Wild Everywhere says, call, man. Fuck this guy. Oh, shit. The spite
Seven
call.
a good card for him to lead, too. It's like so fucked up. Is he small blind? No, he's big blind. So fucked up. It's kind of a sick little play.
Mhm.
I hope he's bluffing because it's kind of a sick little bluff for him.
Call.
Plan is now call and get ready to bluff the river. If we miss, I think he could well have an 8. But if he checks river, I got to think not so much.
Call, no problem.
These guys calling. They're not even shook about it. They just didn't even bat an eye.
Journey, you said Bitcoin about to break 50K? Hell yeah, brother.
Zuda Paris says, I like the fuck this guy approach. I'm kind of like, and this is like, duh fuck this guy. Like,
Yeah.
to fuck this guy doing.
I mean, I'll tell you what, he has something. All right, Carter's calling.
It's a great.
AK So calling as well.
Yes, everybody calling. I didn't see a fold or a raise.
Yeah, we're getting 200. I mean, we got to call 740. There's 2K out there. We're getting better in 2.5 to 1. I mean, I'm not folding in position here. Doesn't really affect our utility. He definitely has something, but we do block King Queen, which is the
Stone
nuts. Yeah, and I mean, we're drawing to the stone nuts if he does have like Queen 8 or something like that.
Yeah, Cap.
So,
we don't have 8x at all, barely. I do agree that like it's kind of a sick lead. What percentage of our range do we need to defend here? You want to take that, math guy?
So we got to call. I don't have a guess what? I don't have a fucking calculator open.
Oh shit!
Who is this guy? I was just
He
chilling.
really was
man.
gonna sign off today and be gone. That's incredible.
Hold on.
You had to ask the math question at 9 o'clock in the morning, Presty.
I know. I like woke up. I was doing like yard work before.
I mean, in general, we're defending our jacks here, our best jacks.
Yeah, we have an
two pairs,
MDF,
obviously. Overpair, obviously.
I just don't think we're going to be considering
38% they're
folding
saying.
this ends.
Confirmed.
Yeah, you put it in. No, I haven't even done it yet.
Oh.
It's probably. I mean, if
too
the people in
lazy
the
to do that.
chat know that, yeah. People in the chat are fucking doing it.
26%
Chat pros
says
know.
AK Soul, 38% says Presty, so 25 to 35%.
Carter is calling.
So is AK.
Yeah, yeah. Whoever said 38%. I think that's right.
I mean, I feel like if he's gonna, the other thing too is like they're saying if he checks the river, we can exploit. But I feel like when they lead turn, they're never giving up on river. So like, just be prepared that we're likely gonna
Well, I mean, he can
fucking river bet.
Yeah, I mean, he might lead some two pairs and things like that, or some combo draws.
This is a
as well.
bluff on a fucking flip out. I love it. This is a crazy ass bluff from him. Sick.
Yeah, we were multi-way to start this hand as well. So, all right, but yeah, we're gonna call. I can't imagine folding. Like, I don't see folding this hand ever. Yeah, I mean, raising doesn't really make a lot of sense. We get jammed and we're sick with it. And
the only difference is I'm a little shook in this spot. I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm still
I mean, we're aware that its range is fucking strong. It can be on this board for sure, but this is just too good. So let's call.
All right, let's call.
I'm generally calling here,
we're not happy
but if you have a read on your opponent where you feel like they're insanely unbalanced and they're just never bluffing here, then I don't mind a fold. If I am against that type of player, I would also be asking myself how likely is it I could bluff them off an 8
King 8
on the next street. So I may also call for that reason, even if I do think there's some probability, some decent probability of an 8. So sometimes folding, mostly calling. They could turn a lot of 9x, 10x into bluffs, something like that. River is a 3, and our opponent checks now, so we can check it back. We can bet 1,000, bet 2,200, or go all in.
All right, what are we doing here?
We giving up? They check. What?
Control yourself.
Oh.
Bet, then fold to a jam. What are you betting, Snakey?
Let's see what the Army's doing.
I know what I mean.
Fuck me, he checked. Me, I was like, damn, I had a plan too.
Yeah, they wanted him to bet. Yeah, the plan was to get bet into and fold, like easy, right? Now we got, what are we doing here? We giving up, betting small, jamming, checking.
Party, thank
trying
you
to
for
fold
the
out 2 pair, trying to fold out a week straight. I mean, what do you guys
see 1K for Jerome and a bunch of 2200s and then machine gun going nuts.
The Carter is all wins. What did AK Soul do?
Yeah.
Okay. All in the class.
Wait, pocket minute to go 2200? I mean, no, you got ace high,
pocket.
Right? So,
nah. Seeing some 22s. Okay.
We check the ace. We're not winning much. What the hell do we beat?
If I'm being, it's probably all of it. Or dub. If I'm betting, it's probably all of it.
AK, what are you doing? There he is. 2200 for him.
Cool.
Bruce says embracing his internet and checking.
Good night. I'm fucking jamming here every time. I'm out. Get me out. I mean, we have 8x in our overcall range. I guess some 8x in our overcall range as well. We block the nuts. We get me out. It's a fucking easy jam, right?
King queen. We blocked their king. They blocked their.
No, we ain't burning his shit. He's fucked. He's folding. We're jamming. He's done. He's never checking a straight. He's not checking an 8 here. He would probably block bet a straight and bet the stone nuts or something, and we block.
AK saying bet close the pot and live to fight another day. The only problem is that these fucks always call 2/3 pot.
No, yeah, 2200 is getting snapped by 2 pair. 2 pair was folding to a jam.
You changed your answer 4 times. This is a weird spot.
I'm jamming. It feels. I mean, I'm not even considering anything else.
I'm jamming too.
He checked. Why is he checking an 8? Why wouldn't he block bet to get? Why wouldn't he bet an 8 himself to get caught by 2 pair and shit like that? We block king queen. We have king queen in our range. When he leads, we're uncapped. We have some 8x. All of it. Our range is so uncapped.
I think the majority of the poker public is going to check, give up their misdraws, and not.
No, they're pot controlling
and not bluff them. And so, I don't think this guy would check the nuts to give us a chance to bluff. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's going to bet his nuts more often than check trap. So when he checks on the river, I feel like he's more showdown.
Yeah.
Weak
It's
showdown.
either check or all in. I hate everything else. Check.
Me too.
It's admirable and noble if you don't think this guy's sticky as fucking in never folding a 2-pair or something like that. I guess I check. But if I think there's any chance he folds, I'm shoving, which is probably all the time. So we'll see. But we are shoving.
We're going 22.
All in. That's what Carter's doing. So let's see what Frost thinks. Please.
If we check here, I don't think we're gonna win much. I just can't think of any hands we really beat at this point.
I hate 22, honestly.
How much was
Possibly could have some Queen X
6.
that we beat,
So
Queen
it's
X
not terrible.
suited.
They never fold.
So there's a little bit of showdown. So I don't blame you if you maybe check, but I'm mostly betting here. I don't like a small bet. I don't think it accomplishes much. I'm gonna bet. Actually, I take that back. I don't mind a small bet if we think, if we're confident they just have a lot of 9x, 10x they turn to bluffs and we could get them off. So I could consider a small bet, but my instinct here is to bet bigger. So I'm mostly going 2200 or all in here.
Okay.
Maybe even trying to get them off an 8. Yeah, I really could see all options here, but I'm leaning towards betting. And I don't think I'd check very much because I don't see us winning the pot very much if we check. Wow, this is a tough spot. I could see merits to all plays here. We checked and we bet 2200.
Snap.
And it did work that time.
Hey, well played. I mean, it feels like we get called a lot. I mean, I like it. I'm glad he followed through. It feels like we.
And he did mention that he likes all in on some level too, right?
Yeah, and then at the same time, it's like I would jam a straight here as well, like because I think they just have some hands they're going to also call with. So, yeah, we got a 23.
32 for the soul. Wrecked it.
Piss.
He tens across the board. Just got fucked up on the flop.
I would have thought the big blind would jam. I thought the big blind was going to do something. It's so weird to see like the Dunkley check. He probably thought our range was way too strong when we called.
Kev says we got worse to fold. I don't know that. I mean, he could have easily fucking had a 10, a jack, for sure.
Yeah, easy. For sure. I agree. Some hand ace 9 or something, like king 9 or something.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the big blind too.
Queen
like,
9.
Yeah.
Queen 10, it just feels like it's dead. I don't know. You never know, right?
Jack Queen's in hell.
Yep.
Okay, so let me know how you want your money. ACR, PayPal, whatever options. Let me know. How can I send you your money? $5 goes to you, my friend.
Good job.
You want to pick a new keyword?
Cat jam. I can't help it. I got to see it. I got to see it in chat. It's cat jam.
He's on a
time.
short schedule. We got to get the cat jam out there early.
You already know.
You're snapping with a 10? You're a brave soul, Cap.
That's why I'm jamming. Then we get super paid from 10s when we have it.
That's true. And it's super hard for them to call.
Yep. There it is. The cat jam. Near True Goat, what's good? Make sure you're in there.
I see those coming in the chat here. Let's.
Why is no cat jams?
Counting. Okay, they're counting.
Mine aren't counting.
New quit. You done fucked up, son.
Well, oh, piss.
I want to hit up some Evan Jarvis. We haven't gone on the Falls view.
Oh yeah, we got to keep up with that.
Minute, and I'm scrolling down like we have fall views down to like 1323 that we didn't do.
What the fuck?
We've been dissing our boy Evan.
Well, we had this special guest on, and like we were hitting up the Faraz and doing.
Here come the excuses. Don't worry, Evan. If you're watching the replay, we still love you. You're welcome back anytime, Home Slice. All right, 1317.
I can't. Mine isn't registering.
Chuck, what up,
user.
yo?
Maybe I just roll it and make everybody eligible.
That works. Get it out of the way.
Refresh
I
your
didn't even know you
night
could fucking
bot.
do that.
Yeah, you can make everybody eligible. All right, cool. Type in chat. You'll be eligible. Anybody that types in chat will be eligible. Anything. We had the cat jams. I saw it. It's good. Cool. Nightbot should be good. There you go. Say anything in chat.
Foster's 30
In
minutes in
chat.
your house. Nice.
What's up, Raging Al?
You're up near Canada, huh?
Walnuts, wanna
Or
be
maybe you're in
shot. There it is. Hell yeah. All right, cool.
Working out.
Which number did you pick?
13-17.
Damn, we're way
We've
the
been
fuck back
dissing
then.
Evan for a while.
I had to scroll a couple times. Oh shit. All right. Oh, he's got aces too. All right, cool. 13-17. I am ready to roll when you are, sir.
Let's roll it.
Yep.
The man Meatball's been crushing it today. Let's go. We're bringing out the heat.
Meatball. Oh, well. Raging Al.
Oh, shit. Well, we know the answer to all these questions.
Let's go, Raging Al. Beast.
All right, let's run
Menace
this.
to
Ready?
Society. 13-17. Yes, sir, I am. Let's do it.
Hello everyone, Evan Jarvis here for PokerCoaching.com.
Deadly.
Today we are reviewing a tournament hand from the $1,100 buy-in WPT Fallsview I played earlier this year. In this hand we have the goods, the blades, the pocket aces. And we have an open from Nick, Mr.
Cannon.
Cannon, under the gun, who comes in for 3.5x raise, 4,000 at the 600, 1,200 level, a very large raise to be sure, and he is playing off a very large stack, 91,000. Aces middle position, what should you do? Should you fold? No. Should you call? 3-bet to 8,000 or 3-bet to 11,000?
3.5x. Who's balancing their folding range?
Slow playing aces calls.
Meatball is. Meatball folds. Balancing that folding range. I like it. You gotta be balanced in poker. Wakey lad, what up?
Main client goes 11.
Evan Jarvis is badass. He's also got the best screen names.
Nick,
in
oh
the biz.
man. Apple bottom jeans, I'll never forget it.
I mean, silent but deadly. It's pretty strong. 11K for the meatball.
Main client with 11K.
Chuck going 11.
Carter's is calling. RP
Dennis
Venom.
clicking it. Zudid is clicking it.
Raging Al's calling.
Our Linnea raising. How deep are we? Okay.
Fucking 80 bigs.
11K. Jerome going 11. Cruel going 8. Cyrus going 8. Kep going 8. Oh, there's a call. Felicis Suerte calling.
Some clicks. We got some men click pros out there. I see it. I don't 3-bet undergun with much, so I probably call near True Goat Test. So Raging Al was calling. And what is Meatball doing?
Matt is calling. Shit ton of squeeze jam sacks behind, no protection, call, and hope for more action. We have a shit ton, 17, 25, 25, 25. He ain't lying. What am I doing?
Yep.
11 all day.
All day, every single time. I'm only raising this. He really likes his fucking hand. He's under the gun. These guys aren't going to squeeze a bigger size too often. And if they have a really good hand like fucking Jacks Plus, they're going with it anyway. And under the gun likes his hand and we're both deep. That's it. I mean, let's make it. He really likes it. So why wouldn't we want him to put in more money?
I don't remember if Evan said
And
this
there
was...
can be enough. Wait, there just can be enough boards where he can just all of a sudden not want to put in more money or not hit something. So I'm raising.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if Evan mentioned if this was his normal opening size, this big bet, or
true.
if he sized up on this hand. But I mean, still, he's under the gun. He's raising it the whole table. That alone should make him a condensed range, right? Stronger. And we got fucking aces. We're 65 deep. You start flatting this at 20.
30.
Yeah.
I mean, even some 40. But at the same time, it's if we had information, he had been just using this size, people had been flatting this, and we had a game flow table dynamic situation kind of laid out in front of us, I could see probably flatting in a lot of cases. You can convince me to flat. With this amount of information, I'm raising.
The other thing too is we have the whole table to act we don't want people to flat this and go 5 ways either. If you were on the button
in the live
closer to closing the
fucking
action
4 ways,
and you wanted to flat, I could see more merit there too. But here we got all these people behind us. You're just gonna be in hell.
Give him rope. You give the whole table.
Meatball won 11 too. He did.
Yep, and Raging Al is calling. Let's see what Evan's doing here.
Yep.
All right. eat.
In these situations where you are facing very loose players who go with very large sizings, the ones who are really there to
Hell yeah,
gamble,
brother.
I like 3-betting, and I like 3-betting large. Actually, in doing this quiz
14.
and
I was about to
reviewing
say
it, I
14.
think I would have liked to had a 15,000 raise option, because once he's put in 4, he's probably got a hand he wants to see the flop with. He may play cautiously post flop facing the huge raise, but if we make it 15,000 here and he calls, that's 30,000 in the middle.
point.
We only have about 2x SPR behind, and if he hits any pair, we're going to get the money in. So of the options listed, 11,000 is the best option. The bigger the better in these situations, and don't be afraid to make it really big. The reason I didn't make it 15,000 was I didn't want to use the 3 oversized chips. I thought that those might put a little bit too much of an alarm bell in his mind, but I'm looking at it from my
Leveling with the
perspective.
chip stacks or
I
chip
put
sizes.
myself in the mind of a gambler. The more money in the middle, the better, and he's probably excited about those big chips going in the middle. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,000, all of these sizes are totally fine when you're dealing with a player who is also not dealing with standard sizes and just wants to play big pots. The option of calling, if the stacks were shallower and we're facing a huge raise like this, sure, if we're 30K or less, I like flatting here and allow him to just barrel away and conceal the strength of your hand. But when you're very deep like this, 60,000, 50 blinds to go, it's important to build that pot sooner rather than later. We make it 11,000. Cannon calls, no surprise there. Flop is 8 of spades, deuce of spades, 7 of clubs. Action checks to you. What should you do? Should you check, bet 6,000, bet 8,000, or bet 16,000?
16.
Pot is 25K. What's about 50 blinds? Isn't that deep? I mean, it's pretty deep, Chuck.
Hell
Especially
yeah,
in
it
a
is.
Tournament, it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep.
I
It's
agree.
Not crazy deep.
I mean, I really agree with a lot of things Evan said there. Like,
That's 'cause
people
he said
lie.
everything you said.
Yeah, it's just really like important to build these fucking pots when we're this deep. And when somebody goes like big like that, they like their fucking hand, guys. Like,
especially with the read that he had, where the guy's been aggressive and active and sticky. Like, fucking, that's the guy. Go get his money. You've been waiting for this. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Go get him.
Ray Janelle says in real life, 11K again, but for the quiz, 8K. Kind of like 11K. That wouldn't be terrible at all.
You talking about
8K here though.
3-bet size?
Ray Janelle said on this flop they would go 11K in game, but here they're going to go 8K.
Like
and I'm seeing a lot of
40%
8Ks. So. Yeah.
I'm seeing 6, 8, 6, 6, 8, 8, 6, 8, 6. A lot. And then Presti going 16. Meatball going 8. Chuck going 8.
8.
Which bet is the small bet, Cap? Good.
Yeah, there's a 6K out there as well.
Arlie says, I feel like if he's going to call 6K, he's likely going to call 8K. Okay. It's a good argument. Your guy go.
What do we? Oh, yeah, Reginald went, I'm sorry, 8K. Skin Job's going 16. How important is the ace of spades here? Really? I hear y'all talk about that a lot. Yeah, we got the, we blocked the backdoor nut flush draw. Like, it's very important. Like, this just feels like the stone cold nuts in this spot when we have these spades. Cool. So Reginald's going 8K. What did they go?
8K for Meatball too.
This is interesting. Like,
I'm conflicted between 6 and 8.
Because the thing is, if we go 16K, we're gonna have like 51. I mean, the SPR is gonna be kind of nice, right? Like, it's gonna be less than pot behind on the turn.
Yeah, but we have the ace of spades. Like, who gives a fuck?
We don't need to go that big. Are we losing? Obviously we're going small. I think I'd probably just go 8K in game with the hand this strong. We don't need any real protection. 6K is fine as well. We just feels like we can just get a little bit more between going 8. I don't think his range between 8 and 6 really matters that much. Going really small seems attractive as well. Maybe you include a few more hands and then just pot or go really big on turn. 6 or 8's fine in my opinion.
Me
16
too.
feels unnecessary.
Me too.
I mean, I do really like the SPR 16 creates, but we have just a hand that needs no protections, really strong. So 6 or 8, it doesn't really fucking matter.
Eagle says, I like to bet precisely $7,132.86 because poker reasons. I would love to see you do that live. I raise you $13,462.50.
No, you just look at the dealer and say 33.3% pot.
Can I have it? Right, I was going to. Where's my 50-cent chips? Yeah. So I'm conflicted. I mean, if you said 8 and went 8, that's cool. I think I'm going to probably go 8 pretty often. 6 seems totally viable to me.
Yeah, either way.
We're going 8 though. That's what Meatball's doing. Let's find out.
As is Raging Al. Let's do it. Yep.
Oh, you gave 6 and 8 both
Again,
10 points.
because the
same
stacks
thing.
are on the deeper side here, we still have about 2.5x the pot remaining. I think that it is important that we put some chips in the middle here and start building the pot. In terms of sizing, there's no need for us to go large here. If our opponent has an overpair, he's going to be check shoving a lot of the time, or check calling with intentions to just check call down the whole way. And also, if he has overcards, he may continue for a small bet. The smaller the bet, actually, the better in this case, because it encourages him to continue with the widest of ranges. Since we made it 11,000 pre-flop, making it less than that, doing what we call a down bet here, betting very small, makes it very difficult for our opponents to fold unless they have something like a queen-jack offsuit. They'll often be tempted to peel even if they just have, king-queen of clubs and are hoping to turn a draw or something. So I like a bet here. In retrospect, I may have liked the 6,000 bet even better in going with the smaller size, but I like that we put some chips in the middle. Checking, also an option if you have reads that this player likes to try to take away pots when facing weakness. There are a lot of cannons that do that. I used to play in an underground game where a cannon, anytime you check the flop, he was automatically barreling the turn and river, and he was automatically barreling the turn and river big, because once you capped your range on the flop, he assumed there was no way you could call down. So the trick with him was to check your strong, trappy hands and just allow him to do the betting for you on later streets. If you're up against the type of cannon that does that, checking back here on the flop is totally fine, because he can bet 15,000 on the river. We call. There'll be about 55,000 in the middle. There'll be about a pot-sized bet. And these type of players love to put pressure on players who check. They get a thrill of trying to make people make a big fold. So have no fear about giving a player like this that type of rope, which is why checking also yielded quite a few points on this quiz. We went for 8,000 in the moment. Retrospect, again, I think I could have gone even a little bit smaller.
Piss.
But, as the coach, can't make the perfect play every single time. But that's why we make quizzes. That's why we play poker. That's why we study. That's why we practice. We can get closer to perfection when we find ourselves in a similar situation in the future. My opponent folded. It may have been that no matter what size I took, he was going to fold anyway. And that's, again, why I also discussed the option of checking. We're still going to get value from the overpairs, but we have a chance to get more value from the unpaired cards.
True.
But when we bet, we give ourselves a chance to get full value from the overpairs, which is what we're usually looking to do when we find ourselves up against a cannon in a very deep stack situation. Anyway, he folds. We take that one down. Still a nice chip up, to be sure. And this has been Evan Jarvis for PokerCoaching.com. Hope you enjoyed this quiz and learned a thing or two. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Really long-winded.
Wrap it up, son. We got a stream to do. Tricky Mick and Warzoom, thank you for the follow. PTR, my man, fist bumps, thank you for the 12 months, Home Slice.
What up, PTR? My man, what's good, young god? Well, shit. That was anticlimactic. That was not fun.
We have aces. We played them standard.
Sweet. Yeah, we played them standard. Yeah.
Did you swish it?
Hell no, we didn't swish it. We got an 18.
Did, motherfucker.
Oh, PS.
We did it. Meatball,
Feels bad.
I want your money. Matt was saying how everything is 10 points, but we were talking about it when we were discussing it before we saw the answer. 6 and 8, super close.
Yeah, it's the
and
same
even both
thing,
of us said probably betting 8, 6 seems okay. Probably betting 6, 8 seems okay.
I didn't really consider it a check option. I mean, we don't have a lot to worry about on this board, and if we think he's got something like king, queen, king, jack, ace, jack, I mean, something like that, he's just going to make a pair and lose its goddamn mind, or go crazy if we check. I think you made a good point about that. So I did like his explanation there, because
For sure.
checking a hand like this, fuck it, why not? I mean,
Especially when we got a
we can
spade,
go
right?
big as hell on turn and get it in on river. So yeah, let's see another quiz. Yeah, I wish that would have been more fun. I thought we were gonna get into some crazy shit and it was gonna go.
Well, we're taking our fucking swish and running. Fuck you.
Run! We're just
before
gonna
he
keep
gets
it
a
the same.
coin flip. Run, Army.
I know.
Run!
I just want to get a tie so we can
so you can take
so we
one
can win the
down.
flip. I know. I mean, we don't even need. We just got to get it heads up, and we just get to the flip stage, and we're good. What up, Sheriff? For roast.
Hey, there's Affleck. What up? Too much loose shit he has to call with to check. Range betting here, pretty sure. Too many overpairs in his range to have a check range.
Well, I mean, he just thinks like on the exploit side, you don't even think it's a thing, but probably not. I mean, I always tend to bet, but maybe in like some loose ass game or some underground game, like he was saying, it makes some sense.
I bet every time except for when I misclick.
Yeah, me too. I'm not. I don't find a check on that 7-8 deuce. Nah. Cool.
Right,
Get in
do an
there.
Affleck quiz in honor of the man being in the chat.
Hell yeah.
We've been following his. It's not the WSOP. I don't know what it is. It's an ACR tournament for sure. We've been following this one for a while. 1364.
This cat is ridiculous. 1364. Yeah, we can do that.
Too many overpairs in our
Eight of
range to
clubs.
check, says Matt. Six toes, good code word.
Sure. I've already just kept it rolling when
Oh, you just got the roll.
open. No, I mean, I just have the shit open. Type in chat, get your ass in there.
Go for it. I don't even know how to make it open. So six.
You
toes.
type nothing. You just keep keyword and then leave it
type
open,
nothing?
and somebody and leave the keyword space open, and then anybody that types in chat is eligible.
All right, let's try that. Type in chat. Ready to go.
See if it does it.
And it's working. Chat worked, Bruce.
In chat. Hey, good morning, John. Good to see you, man.
Son of a bitch.
ABC.
Who thought there would be a day that
I taught you
sixes
something.
would teach me something technical? Like, this is a big moment in our
Five
friendship.
head, bro.
Six.
I taught you something, man.
He said 5 head, bro.
Five head technical game now. I'm a fucking G. Poker Pro, what's up, man?
That was the best. 5 head, bro. Just poker.
Tech geek.
Thank
Come
you
on,
for the
man. Look
follow.
at me. I fit the profile. We good.
1080
clubs. 1364. I am red. Oh, I didn't even roll this shit.
All right, we didn't roll it either.
All right, I'm doing it. Hard dub.
Well, comes in with the follow. Warzoomy.
Denny Basin.
Representing the Army. Since you're new, let me tell you how this works. We drew you. Six is gonna draw a winner from his stream, and then we're gonna take this quiz. You let me know what you would do, and I'm gonna go with your answer. If you get more points than the guy that sixes draws, then I'll send you $5. That's how this is gonna roll, War. So I hope you're ready. Strap
We got
up.
our dub. We are good to go. We got one of the
Time to go to
Mafia's
work, son.
finest, the legend himself.
Who?
All right, RW back.
Oh, you got this. You got this, War. Fish alert. Let's
Yeah.
get him.
You definitely didn't draw a winner. I did. Yeah. Here we go.
All right, let's run the quiz.
1364. Let's do it.
All right, in today's hand, we have 10 8 of clubs in the big blind, playing about 60 big blinds deep. It's going to fold to the big blind, who makes a min raise. It's on us in the big blind. Should we fold, call, re-raise to 1,000, or re-raise to 1,500?
10-8 suited, raising or calling. What y'all doing?
What are we doing here, guys? We are deep. He definitely didn't draw a winner. I was making a bad dad joke. Oh, I see what you're saying. I get it. What up, Skin Job? EMC, what's good? Call. Everybody just calling here. Any 3 bets? Foldings there? Hell no.
Call. Chuck 3-bet into 1K. Call. Meatball says can go either way. Affleck says he's going to keep quiet because he knows the answer. Getting forward sucks, says Cap Wood. 1K, don't be stepping on my BB, says chat revoked. So a couple of raises here.
3-bet this a decent amount. Carter says.
Calling.
Calls?
Yep. I'm calling here. I'm not raising this one. Not from the big blind.
I don't know. Why can't we make like some of these hands? What is 70, 80 effective or something? I mean, what hand classes would we use to 3-bet here? Is it only strong linear?
I think you're pretty polar from the big blind specifically. I think you're more likely to raise something like this from the small blind. I think.
I don't know. It feels like reasonable to mix here sometime in my opinion, and I would go fucking big.
Affleck says pure 3-bet in his opinion.
I mean, I would fucking 3-bet this a lot. I mean, probably more than I flat anymore. I've been 3-betting these like 70, 80, 73 bet, 70, 80 big blinds plus probably 60 plus. I 3-bet this a lot. So yeah, I'm fucking going big too. So I don't know. I mean, 1500 seems good.
Like 100 bigs deep. We're deep as flying fuck, right?
Yeah, I mean, 1500. 1,000 feels a little small since we're out of position. It feels like we're giving him too good of a price. I want to give him a worse price since we're out of position. So 1,500 for me.
It's really interesting because I actually pulled up the chart while we're talking about it. I'm going to bring it up on my screen real quick. Like, this would be exactly what I would do from the small blind. So I just got to do it from the big blind too. So all those 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 7, 10, 6, 7, 8, 7, 9, all brother. Pure 3-bets.
Yeah, I'm like 3-betting this a lot in this spot for sure. So 1,500 for me. And our dub is calling.
Affleck says, slap toe on the hand, study your ranges.
No.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I thought we were super polar from the big line.
Yeah, we're just getting his ass for sure with this. We're calling because that's what our dubs, and he's about to get his hand slapped here by Matt as well.
We're calling too. We all got smacked by Mr. Affleck. Let's do it.
Yep.
I think this is one of our better hands to 3-bet here in the
balls.
Big blind. And I think raising to 1,500 is the best option. We have the cutoff who's going to be opening a wide range of hands. We have some hands that we want to 3-bet for value, like pocket nines are better. Hands like ace queen, ace jack, maybe a king queen suited, ace jack suited, ace 10 suited, ace jack off, ace queen. We want to 3-bet a lot of hands. We're getting a really good price to 3-bet because we already have one big blind in the pot. And the reason I said 10-8 suited is one of our better hands to 3-bet is I think of it like this. The cutoff opening range starts at offsuit 9. So the cutoff is opening hands like king 9 off, ace 9 off, queen 8 off, 10 9 off, etc. So 3-betting hands with suited 8s in it, and in this hand, like a suited 10, works really well because we get dominated hands to fold. So when we 3-bet 10-8 is suited here, we get 10-9 off to fold, we get ace 8 off to fold, we get jack 10 off to fold, queen 10 off to fold, king 10 off to fold. We get all these hands that dominate us to fold, and even when they call us in position, we have a hand that plays very well post flop. So these hands like 9-8 suited, 10-8 suited, 10-7 suited, 10-9 suited, queen 8 suited, king 5 suited, it's the same. We want to get dominated hands to fold. Weak aces like ace 5 suited, ace 6 suited, ace 8 suited. These are all hands that work really well as 3-bets, and people just in general don't 3-bet enough in the big blind, and they should be really aggressive 3-betting versus button and cutoff steals. I make a mistake here, I think, and I just call. Certainly plus EV, but I think 3-betting is going to be a higher EV option for me from here with the 10-8 suited. Flop comes queen, queen 9. We check. We're checking our entire range here, and we face a 1/3 pot continuation bet. Should we fold, call, raise to 900, or raise to 1,200?
All right.
Well, I just gotta say something real quick. Fucking Affleck slaps me on the wrist, says, "Study my ranges," and then in game, motherfucking flats this guy. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm out.
That's great. That's awesome.
All right, guys, what are you doing?
Call. PTR is calling. EMC is going 1,200 for Raging Al, who was going 1,200 before we even seen the fucking flop, which is great.
He knows what he's gonna do.
J Smooth is calling 1200.
No time bank for Al.
Nope. Carter's going 9. Where we at? Were you at R-Dub?
All right, raise to 1200 for Warzoom. Mike going 9. Since we did not 3-bet, call, says Jerome. A couple of calls from Chuck and Dennis. Call from PTR. Affleck says call for 5 is too harsh, though. It should be 7 or 8.
Yeah, I agree. Call. Very interesting.
Bunch of calls. Warzoom going 12, though.
R-Dub's going to 1200. So this is the funny thing. I hate 90% of the answers in my chat. There's only one. I'm always going 9 here. 2.5, 3x or something. So 9 for me. I don't know. I mean, we have a lot of just offsuit queens.
We've been studying this spot for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah. It's a fucking check raise. This is 100% check raise. We don't need to go big. Honestly, we probably would go. Well, we are a bit deeper, so no, it's probably just good. I mean, I would probably go a little bit smaller, but yeah, it's a fucking check raise.
Affleck says mostly call. Too dominated by range that calls our check raise, not drawing to the nuts. Imposition has too many QX. We got 3 to a flush and 3 to a straight.
Nah, sir. We've been running this spot. Aggregate reports, flops. We're going to have to run it. Get his ass. I don't have it at 100. Oh, we don't have it at 100. We've been doing it shallower. Shallower, we probably check raise a lot. Deeper, he still continues, and he has better gut shots and whatnot. And he probably continues at a higher frequency. So maybe call, but I mean, shallower.
I'd be raising this today just because of the shit we've been doing in
yeah, I'd be check raising. I'd be fucking check raising this a lot. But calling, probably reasonable.
The point is, never fucking folding.
Never folding. Doing something, B-pipping with our gut shot in the backdoor flush draw. So we're
going 12. That's what Warzoom's going.
Not Carter. R-Dub's going to 12.
Oh, cool.
I'd probably go smaller, but I'm definitely B-pipping. So let's see Matt torch us all. Let's do it.
All right.
These paired boards are
hooray beer
to play.
Raise 900.
In theory here, how you want to approach this type of a board here is we're probably going to have about a 1-to-1 ratio of check raising and check calling. So we're going to have a very, very, very aggressive check raising. And the reason we want to check raise so aggressively is just think about here what hands you want to defend. Whether you're going to call or check raise, what hands do you want to continue with? It's pretty easy on this board. You're going to continue with queens, 9x, pocket pairs below the 9, ace highs, then a lot of straight draws, king jack, king 10, jack 10, a hand like ours, 10-8 suited. All those hands are really strong hands. So it makes sense when you continue that you just want to put more money into the pot because you are continuing with such a strong range. So therefore, this hand is going to fit almost purely into our check raising range, and we don't need to check raise large. This is a board. Anytime that the in-position player is going to be range betting, which is probably the case on this board, whether in theory there might be a little bit of checking, but in practice people are probably just going to bet their entire range here. Whenever they're betting their entire range, we're just going to check raise kind of small, and I like the 3x size in here, making it 900, and we're going to check raise very aggressively against that range bet. So I think that's the best option. I think raising to 900, calling is profitable. Raising to the other options are fine, but 900 is going to give us the highest EV. We don't need to go much bigger because then we're just narrowing their range to a very tight range, and it lowers the EV of the raise. So we want to raise small, force them to continue with a wide range of hands. Our check raising range is going to look like queen X hands, lots of straight draws, lots of 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush type of hand. So like an ace jack suited, ace 10 suited, even a hand like a jack 5 suited type hand can get check raised.
6-7 suited.
Small pairs like deuces through 4s that can get 5, 6s, 7s to fold. Hands that have equity against a queen. That's kind of the most important criteria to check raise. A lot of our calling range is going to be hands like 9x. A lot of our ace highs that we don't check raise. Those types of hands are going to be hands that we check call. Again, I think I make a mistake here and just call. I think check raising is a better option. Turn is the 9 of clubs. Should we check bet 450 or bet 1,000?
Check 450, 1K. Double
Alex,
pair
I suck at
four.
taking my own quiz right. It just got abused by my own coach about my big blind. Rate 2, more slaps to the face, and then you know how the Army does. They just jumped all over his ass.
Hell yeah. He got his own shit wrong. He has to get schooled by his students. This is great.
Yep. What are we doing now? That's kind of a like almost was a good card, but then got weird, right?
Check 450 with this line region.
Bunch of
Al
1Ks.
says, woo-wee, 1Ks.
Bunch of 1Ks in my chat.
The Army is fucking nasty.
Kept
Holy
checking.
shit. Damn, I wish I can get
Wakey check.
that bigger.
There's a 450 from Dennis going small again.
Wait a minute. What do you do?
450
what are you doing here,
for
Ardell?
Deuterino.
Deuterino, my man.
He will not be called a nit ever again. He's betting this fucking shit on the turn. Will not let Toe abuse him.
We've taught him
Affleck
well.
says this spot is tough. I don't know.
That's great.
Yeah, this spot's really tough. Like club great, pair 9 not so great. Really tough. Really tough. Hey, what up, D-Gen Phil? What up, buddy?
Oh shit, DJ
How
Phil,
you
what's
doing,
up, man?
man? It's been a minute.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Thank you for the 44 months, Phil.
All right, RW is checking. Cool. Let's see.
I don't see war. Oh, check.
I know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing?
I mean, I would be betting a lot in general when I pick up some sort of equity, but this 9 is particularly bad. I feel like I'm checking.
I'm betting every fucking time. I mean, figure out like we're gonna have some 9x and some queen x. Maybe if we like don't full frequency check raise we show up here with, we may even like he shows up here so fucking wide. We can fold out or make some of his jack highs, king highs indifferent.
I mean,
we
even
have some
overpair.
equity. We realize, yeah, even overpair, like we get to set our own price to realize equity if we hit a flush. We don't have to check call a big bet ourselves. I don't think we need to go that large to accomplish. Like we may even get some hands that might flat out get counterfeited and fold, right? So I'm just going small here, like a lot. I really like the possibilities. Like even if we hit a club, we set our price and we can probably get paid by ace highs or some better overpair. And I don't think even if he has like a better overpair outside of like a queen or a 9, he probably doesn't ever fucking raise us.
Yeah, this is interesting because we've studied the flop spot a lot and then the turn spot a decent amount, but I don't know what the right answer is here when the turn double pairs the board.
I would really like a lead here to go small. Like our range is just, we're going to put his range in a tough spot to actually find a raise, and we're going to have like some of this sometimes as well. So yeah.
Deuterino says low pocket pairs are in hell. I mean, low pocket pairs are dead. We already beat those, right? Affleck says this is a high frequency check spot. He thinks he's not going to cheat and look at the solve. Not sure with this hand though. Thinks we have worse hands to bluff. Yeah, I really don't know. This is a really tough spot. I would love to see the sim on this.
Yep, I agree. I mean, I'm just kind of playing it off the top of my head. I don't know the solve, but we are going to go check because it just sucks to check call a big ass bet. It goes like, okay, I guess we're just fucking folding because we're dead.
Yeah.
But all right, cool. We're checking.
Check it too.
All right. Please 4.
It's very important that you get out of the habit of just immediately checking on the turn or even on the flop when you're out of position and you don't have the
5 heading today.
The lead in the hand. This is the 2 cards here that we're actually going to lead a lot on after we check call here are a 9 and a queen. And if you think how our range is composed, it makes a lot of sense.
Hell yeah.
What does our continuing range on the flop look like? It's whether we check raise or not, it's a queen, it's a 9, it's a straight draw, or it's a small pocket pair. Well, a lot of our range just improved to a full house. A lot of our calling range is 9x now. So now our range is going to be some queen x that we didn't check raise, a lot of 9x, and then some small pairs like deuces through 8s that are now rendered useless. So this is a card we can actually lead very, very aggressively. And you're going to use a small sizing. We're not really going to lead big. It's kind of just our range is so tight and condensed around this board now that it's like we're c-bet. Like, think of it as like when this player c-bet the flop with their entire range on queen queen nine. They did it because we have a very wide range in the big blind, and they have a range that connects pretty well on this board. Well, now it's the opposite. They bet their entire range on the flop. So the in-position player has hands like king four suited. They have hands like pocket deuces, threes, fours, five, six, sevens, eights. They have all the straight draws. They have every ace high, every king high, all those hands. They do have some queens, and they will have some nines, but they have a lot more air, and we don't. So we're just going to lead small to fold out all their air, and we're going to lead with a vast majority of our range. I looked up in the solver. We're leading here about 75% of the time. This hand is always leading for the small sizing. Our hands like deuces through eights are leading a lot here. All of our 9x's, like a lot of our 9x and queen x, we do some check-in with those hands. Basically everything that's not like ace high. Even some of our ace highs are leading here, but
Nice.
yeah, this card is a very aggressive lead for the small size. So we should have bet like 450 here, I think would have been the best option. Checking is fine, but this hand is good. And plus, the reason this hand's really good to lead is we have equity against a queen. We can still hit, it's really hard to have a hand that can improve, but we do. We have a hand that can improve versus a queen. Goes check here. And we get the six of hearts on the river. Should we check, bet 500, bet 1,000, bet 1,500, or bet 2,000?
I hate this.
People are talking a lot about why small bet, and I think the reason why we small bet here is because we're really just targeting his air, right? Like his queens are never folding, his nines are never folding, and we could just bet small and get all that air to fold, which is good. We don't need.
We also set our own price versus some hands that aren't a queen or a nine that beat us as well, right?
Sure.
And are able to extract value from those hands by maybe betting small twice or betting and just getting the turn street of value. So yeah, I mean he shows up to the turn with his entire fucking range, because he bets all of that and he opens wide. So yeah. This is good.
Affleck agrees. Says can't bet big when in position is uncapped.
Nope. Yeah, he's uncapped and he still has like fucking quad queens, quad nines. He still has like ace queen, king queen, because he shows up with that part of his range as well. So we don't want to go big. We're just really attacking the air. We want to go small.
People in my chat betting now. 1,500 I see 2K for Deuterino, 2K for Dennis, 1.5 for Jerome. So again, we see almost all the bet sizes.
So many woulda, coulda, shouldas this hand. I mean, check. Let's get to stay on Affleck's theme. Is Affleck going to say we go 2K, give that a 10, and then checking game? I don't know what to do on this one, J Smooth. Yeah. It feels real tough, right? Because we feel like we pretty much capped already. We show up here. I mean, we are kind of condensed since we did call a flop bet. And he would be betting all of his full houses on the turn in position. So when he checks, it's like he fucking shows up here with like ace high every fucking time. So this is interesting.
Affleck told you to fuck off.
He knows it's coming. He knows it. My dude.
500 with sex. We have the nuts. Suggest we have the nuts. Warzoom going 1,500. He's betting.
Matt, you're not immune to getting needled too, my friend.
Guess I suck at this quiz. Hey, this is the place to learn, right? War, like,
oh yeah,
if you're gonna fuck up a hand, this is the place to fuck it up.
It's free.
Yeah, absolutely. No shame.
Yeah, this is gonna cost you a whole tournament,
All about
tomorrow.
Just getting better today.
What did you do here? So I played this hand passively to this point, right? No. I mean, we did call a flop bet. So
we called in game. I thought we 3-betting it.
No, we called flop and we called.
He liked 3-bet, but he called in
game. He
liked
3-bet. He liked check raise, but we called. He liked lead, but he checked. I'm checking the way it's played. R-Dub says so. He's checking.
Warzoom going 1,500. Savage.
2K for Carter.
Affleck said, "This is free. This is the most embarrassing quiz I've participated in. My ego is worth more money than this." Listen, man, we all have our fucking off days, buddy. Like, you just shipped a bunch of money, took a little vacation. It's all right. If you come hang out today for the fights, I'll coach you a little bit on this big
Yeah,
blind
coach
spot.
him up, please, Toe.
Coach him up, please.
Put him in. Hey, give him a free membership to fucking Team Toe.
You got
Get him in
it.
Team
You got
Toe.
it, Matt Affleck. You got a free membership for life, Team Toe. Group coaching Tuesday nights, 6:15 home slice.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is funny, guys. All right. Oh shit. Toe, in this spot you get here.
Kev said he would call ace high might not even fall to a pot size bet here. I mean, I would argue they probably fall to a pot size bet here. I don't know, man. Like I have a in general, don't double a lot and don't triple enough. So I don't know, man. I would tend to give up here, but we ain't winning.
We beat some of the hands that are counterfeit. We counterfeit the underpairs, right?
The ultimate needle. Oh my god.
2K.
Pete says, Affleck, this is why you only finish fourth and don't ship 5Ks.
He just comes to our chats. You just needle my man. Come on.
Anyone
guys.
who's been in my house for a barbecue with Matt Affleck is now just going savage for poor Matt's jugular. Because they're friends. We got that friend status.
2K.
2K for you?
Yep.
You fucking savage.
Get me out. Take my money. Be a boss and call me with ace high. You can do it. Is it two polar? I mean, we yeah, we still just have the queens and the nines, and I know he doesn't when he doesn't bet turn. So it's a battle of the fucking making ace high fold.
Brian says, no knit zone. 2K. I traumatized him last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Do you think having a 10 is bad? Because like we block King 10 and Jack 10, and those are going to be a lot of his.
You know he has ace high. You know he has ace high or something. It's fine. Go for it. Our range is condensed. We're not winning at showdown. I don't think we're winning at showdown. So.
How big do we need to bet to get ace high to fold? 2K.
I'm snapping. Yeah, and that's why, I mean, if we check turn and we don't find the lead on a turn, we get to go 2K with our queen or 9. We have a 9 a lot, and I know you don't have a queen, so I'm going 2K with my 9 as well. So it's fine.
Okay.
Like, what are you going to do? What bet size would you use if you had a 9? 2K?
I'd probably go 60%.
Fuck that. I'm going 2K. Solidly checking back boats on turn versus 6s to induce river blast off. Please do. Raging out 1K. I might fold ace high.
Hey, folder. Sorry I couldn't close it out for you, brother.
It does feel bad because our range feels so bad. Like Jack 10 and all this shit missed. It's like they feel like they have an easy call, but I don't know if it's that easy. Plus, he still has other hands outside of ace high. Feels like he should be bluffing all those, but all right. R Dub is checking and he's done with it. He's
We
giving
talked
up.
so long. Oh, he's going. Warzone was betting. I got to scroll up and see what the size was. Fuck. I think my shit's gonna fuck me up. Hang on.
You got
1,500.
all right. Cool. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Let's see Warzone. I'm interested.
All right. Check.
Close.
I
Super
think we have
close.
a pretty mandatory bluff here. We want to get a lot of like king highs to
Mandatory.
fold, some jack 10s to fold. I wouldn't say that our hand is like 0 EV. We could win if they make a bad check with like pocket 5s on the river. But in general, like our hand,
Yep.
pretty much the EV of our hand is very little to 0 here. So I think bluffing makes a lot of sense. Betting 1,000, I think, is by far the best option here. I don't think we should ever bet 500. Small size just gives them a too good of a price to call with like king highs and jack highs and stuff. Betting 1,500 is a reasonable option as well. I don't think we need to go much larger than that. And then checking and giving up with this hand is reasonable too. We will get called a lot. And we will want to bluff with a lot of hands like deuces through 8s that we didn't lead the turn with. So if I'm not leading the turn as much as I thought I should, so when I originally thought of this hand, I didn't really consider leading. So if that's the case, I have like deuces, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and I'd much rather bluff with all those hands before I bluff with 10-8. And we don't have a ton of value here, so I'm going to be over bluffing if I bluff this every time. So think of it this way, like this is a spot that's really easy for people to over bluff because they probably don't lead the turn enough and they come to the river with too many bluffs. So something to keep in mind. I really like betting 1,000 here.
Yep.
I bet pretty close to that. We get a fold and a really interesting hand, especially on the turn.
Sweet.
And just kind of points out to not kind of just autopilot in spots. Really think about the range interaction in spots.
Yeah, this is interesting because I was so confident on the flop, and then the turn got into such a weird way that I started to doubt myself in the spot that we've been studying so much the last 2
Yeah,
years.
and you went to the default, which is just check, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean I feel
I was
like
literally
they show up.
Any other club.
Yeah, I'm definitely betting on this one. This is a pretty good one, like you said. I mean, they're showing up there with their entire fucking range.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're condensed after we call a flop bet. So that's what's kind of the cool concept there. So
What's
I
your
gotta
time
be done.
situation?
I gotta be done.
All right.
Yeah, I got people showing up to the crib. I can hear them walking in and stuff.
Affleck says those yellow scores on Toad's quiz look more attractive than all his red scores. Poor Matt. We got 23.
As did we. You know what time it is.
Oh no! War Zoom. It's a
Let's
flip.
End it on a positive flip.
Oh no! We were
I'm
gonna
pulling up your
sweep him
shit.
and then we flip at the end. Not like
Please.
this. All right,
All
War
right.
Zoom. You're the new guy. Tell me what you want. Heads or tails?
One time for the one time. We're watching a flip. What did
Heads
he
or
pick?
Tails, War. Another rigged flip. Flip, flippity, flip, flip. Where you at, buddy? You got like 10 seconds before we gotta let the mouth.
Hard to
Tails, he
pick it.
says.
Oh, he said what?
Tails. Here we go.
Okay. One time heads.
Come on, baby, for the sweep. Heads, not like this. We always lose the flip.
We win so many flips, dude. It's so nice. Mafia, if you're over here.
We always lose the flip. Warzone. Sorry, buddy. So close.
Oh, we win so many flips. You want to flip today, R-Dev? Congratulations, my dude. You know where to find me. Shoot me the whisper for a reminder, and I got you, my dude. And Demo, what's good, man? That was fun.
Yeah, Ollie, we've been studying actually big blind on these paired boards for like 2 weeks straight, sixes that I've been studying. So yeah, they're being, I don't want to go into too much detail because I got to keep some of my own secrets, but they're definitely being, misplayed by most, including me in sixes for a long time. Oof. All right, cool. Exclamation point PC in my chat. Exclamation point PC and sixes chat for you to sign up for free to pokercoaching.com. This is Jonathan Little's website. You get 20 free quizzes, big blind charts for 100 blinds or more, and a few homework assignments. There are a ton of quizzes on here. There's me, there's sixes, there's Mr. Matt Affleck, there's Jonathan Little, Jonathan Jaffe, Acevedo, Jason Liba, Lexi Gavin. You see Jason Liba's got his picture on the coaches thing now. It's sexy.
Hell yeah, I love it.
Lexi Gavin, Tristan Wade, Faraj Jaka. The list goes on and on and on. All these crushers. If you sign up for premium, there's webinars with Affleck every Wednesday. How much do you charge for you? You get free for life, Affleck. Every Wednesday, though, Affleck does a webinar. It kind of varies on what time of the day, depending on what he's got going on in his life. But the Wednesday webinar, if you can make it, great. If you can't, watch the replay. Those things are fucking gold. They're worth the price of admission in itself, hands down. If you've enjoyed this one, exclamation point YouTube in the chats, my chat or Six's chat, and you will be able to watch this one back and watch any of the ones we've had in the past.
Button strap.
Like I said, we've had a bunch of coaches, a bunch of great guests the last few weeks. We had Mephisto, huge, I think his average buy-in's 500 or something, playing massive cash games.
Yeah.
We had Lappy, bracelet winner, ring winner in the same series. We had Faraj Jaka. So
yeah, that's right.
all these crushers, and make sure you check that out. Oh, and
Jesse was on and came
Jesse
on
Sylvia.
2 days later, won 100K. Or a few days later, won 100K. See?
Give my main man Crazy Sixes a follow. That's my whole spiel. Sixes, what you got before we close the door?
That's it, guys. Thank you guys for the support. I think one of these days I'm going to be, maybe one day this week. I'm still working out the details, but I think I'm going to have a study coaching stream with I don't know if I want to spoil it because I got to wait for the details, but I think I'm going to be streaming midday this week doing a coaching stream. So look forward to that, and we're going to be on the streets going hard as fuck tomorrow. I think I'm going to win a major.
I haven't
Just
decided
put that
yet.
out there.
Affleck might talk me into playing for a ring tonight, so we'll see what that's at.
Nice. Cool. Well, thank you guys for the support. Who do we kick this
The only
off
rag I see, unless you want to mix it up, is bras.
Let me see who we got on my list real quick. Let's go with, always bras. I don't have anybody
Subby
else.
group next week, Matt. I did last week. I'm taking a week off, and then next week, so I don't kill myself. But I'm doing ag reports from now until the UFC fights.
He's not lying.
He's not. I got 4 on deck.
All right, guys. We're going to kick it off to Poker Bras. Make sure to show him some support. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure to check out the Poker Coaching Discord as well. Get in there. That community is growing. A lot of opportunities, and you get announcements, updates there as well. So I will check you guys out. Take care. And
one other thing, too. Don't forget, guys, we do this every Saturday, so come back every Saturday, noon Eastern. Come back. We'll be here.
Yep.
All right, throwing it to bras.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Hitting the raid command now, which gives us 10 seconds. Thanks for the love. Peace.
Peace out. Did I not rate him? Oh, shit.